Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer is Hoof-Hearted Zipper Ripper. Some of these names these breweries come up with is amazing. I wonder if they just sit around the table drinking beer trying to figure out what they're going to call the next one. Or if they actually pay somebody to come up with these bizarre names or whatever. It's uncanny. Some of these things are pretty hilarious. This is their, like I said, their Zipper Ripper, which is an Imperial or double IPA, coming in at 8.5%. Big 16-ounce can, plain Jane silver can with a stick-on wrapper. Guys, I went to the website just like I did on the last one, and the Conky Dong is listed there, but the last one, everybody, well, I can't remember what the name of it wasn't listed. And this one's not listed either. I don't understand that. I mean, are you not proud of your beers where you don't have the beers that you got uncanned or have brewed listed on your website? Very simple website too on top of that. This brewery must be a really tiny operation. Website leaves a little bit to be desired. So, they do not date anything, so this comes from my brother Rico. He says here, from a recent release, according to their Facebook page, evidently they're putting more information on their Facebook page than they are on their website. Don't understand that. And he says it was canned on February the 2nd of 2017. And he traded this to a fellow in Ohio, so that's where these guys are out of, Marengo, Ohio. So evidently they're a very small brewery, evidently. And I would probably not be afraid to say that they probably don't distribute it. Everything probably sold out of the brewery right there. He said it did usually have dates on the plastic toppers, but for some reason the brewery did not put stickers on the 4-packs. Commercial description from Beer Advocate based on our Conky Dong core recipe. We also added amounts of wildflower honey. Then we dry hopped this pig with Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe. So, very nice hops. I mean, should be very aromatic. Should have a lot of hop juiciness to this. Let's see. Commercial description here on Rate Beer says, Rum Spring Up presents a certain excitement that for a selected few can't be contained. Well, that's the case. Then pass that Pennsylvania Dutch this way, my mans. Stickier than wildflower honey, Zipper Ripper forces a true moral conundrum upon the young and able. Do you stay home, rinsing and repeating through the daily motions, or do you succumb to temptation and set out to be a world that's not yet familiar? With enough hops to stagger your herd, this double IPA encourages all exploratory endeavors, but begs to ask one question: are you churning your own butter over there, or are you just happy to see me? Strange stuff they put on here. It just blows my mind sometimes, guys. Instead of putting on pertinent information about the brew and the hops and stuff, they write silly shit like that. Whatever. Alright, guys, we don't want this to be a massively long video. I think we've talked about all we need to talk about, so let me get this puppy open. Food pairing cuisine is barbecue, cheese is peppery, Monterey pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar, Your stronger cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger, and the meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware snifter, tulip oversized wine glass. Got my favorite snifter, and not recommended for extended cellaring because it is an IPA, double IPA, guys. So, Zipper Ripper. Finger and a half of head on that. It looks very cloudy, guys. It's like an unfiltered beer. Very similar to a juice bomb. I can see a little bit of light down here through the thin part of the glass. To the nose we go. Whew. Wonderful aroma, guys. Very, very citrusy. Pineapple, grapefruit, hints of melon, maybe some papaya, tangerine. Very aromatic. Wonderful aroma on this beer, guys. Absolutely awesome. Well, I'm about to drool on myself. It's time. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Wow. Very delicious. A nice sweetness to this beer. The bitterness is equally matched. This is not a bitter beer. I didn't see, it doesn't have the IBUs on the can. It doesn't have it on Rate Beer. I don't have it on Untapped, and the beer is not even listed on their website. So I have no idea what the IBUs are. Very sweet though. This drinks like a hoppy Imperial Pale. I'm not getting that usual 95 IBUs that a lot of these double or Imperial IPAs got. That big bold bitterness on the back end. This is very sweet. Almost tastes like orange juice. Very, very well made. Very balanced beer. Wow. You could drink this for breakfast. Very nice. Impressive beer. Now, if you're looking for that big bitterness, this one does not have it. It's actually kind of sweet on the back end and bitter. It's not overly sweet, but it is sweeter than a lot of them are. Now, once you get up to the 95, 100, 100 plus IBUs, a lot of times they'll have that stronger bitterness on the back end. This one does not. Very sweet drinking beer. Well, let's sip on it like I always do. Let her have some, and we'll come back and see where it ends up. Very impressive right now. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it about 30 minutes or so. Awesome lacing and stuff on the glass. A very nice sweet double IPA or Imperial IPA. Not a big bitterness to the back of this beer, as usual for the double or Imperial IPAs that we do. Very smooth, very easy drinking. Alcohol is super well hidden. Very well made beer. Very impressive beer for these guys. Just wish they would date their stuff. That's the only thing I got. But brewery release only beers, I can understand why they do not. Maybe as they expand and get bigger and the distribution gets larger, they will get that. But like I said, people are clamoring and trying to trade for these beers that come from this brewery. They are doing some very tasty stuff. Very, very tasty. I enjoyed this. If I had a date on it and I could get it here, I would buy it. Awesome aroma. Very delicious beer. Final chug. Outstanding, guys. It is outstanding. To me, even though Rico told me by going to their Facebook page when it was done, this is a 10 beer in a 9 can because it has no date on it. And I told you why. If it's brewery on release, that's one reason why they have not opted to buy the dating equipment and do that. If they produce it and it's sold there and they sell everything that at the brewery that they make, I can understand why they don't. But me being the date Nazi that I am, I want to see that on there, because you never know. People buy these things up as much as they can buy, and they end up sitting on them and trading them, and whoever ends up with them don't have any idea how old the beer is. That's the only thing I can say, because there are a lot of people that are dying to get their hands on the Hoof-hearted beers. So they make some pretty damn tasty stuff. I'll have to give them that. So yeah, 10 beer and a 9 can to me, guys. 99. I'm gonna give it, if it had the date, they'd get the 100 on this, guys. That's the only thing keeping it from getting the 100 for me. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate has no score. Another reason why I think it's a pretty small brewery, that they have not 10 people have commented on this beer. And over to Rate Beer, same deal. They have no score, not enough people. They haven't had 10 people comment on this beer for them to give it a rating. And our final check-in, we'll run over to Untappd. They have it at 4.26, which is in their A category, not their A plus, not their 10 category, but A beer, and that's where I'm putting it. And like I said, if they had a date on it, I'll probably be going against the grades that everybody else is putting on it. Everybody seems to think it's, well, not everybody, Untappd and myself both think it's an A beer. And I think it's at the upper end of the A beer for its smooth and easy drinking for an 8.5%er, and not bitter on the back end. But a lot of people like to have that bitterness on their double IPAs. I can go either way on that. It's a nice change up from a super bitter beer. I enjoyed it. I would buy this if it had a date on it, guys, if I could get it here. So if you've had this one from Hoof-hearted, their Zipper Ripper. Let me know what you think, guys. Come on back tomorrow. Let's see what's in the fridge. See you then.